Okay, so cutting the neck collar, all this middle section here is support for the casting. What you need to make sure you keep is this bottom section here, along here, this back section, and around here. There's a couple ways of cutting it. It is a kind of a rubberized, flexible material, so it's a little bit tricky, but for me, I'm totally fine with just taking tin snips to that end there. Right there, okay? So you remove that out of the way. The more you can just remove, the better. Like I said, tin snips are really good for doing that. And then I'm going to use a bandsaw. You can use a Dremel, you can use a hacksaw, whatever you want, but you want to cut this area out here, okay? So if you got one of these, great. If you don't, you know, I just want to show you the method. I'm going to cut as close as I can to here. You just want to take your time. Being a rubberized material, you just be careful of the angle that you cut here. You do not want to remove too much material. Let me show you. So you can see there's still some nubs here, but like I said, I'm going to be sanding that down. And that's what I'm saying, be careful with the angle so you don't cut too close to here. But that's a nice way to just cut through that thick material if you've got a bandsaw. If not, like I said, you can use, let's see if I've got one right here, you know, like a handsaw, something like that. This one's kind of old, I don't use it that much, but that's another option as far as tools. And then I'll show you how I'm going to sand that down next. Okay, so I've cut out the main portion of the support, and I'm going to use my belt sander to get even closer, and then use my Dremel wheel for the fine finishing. So this stuff is pretty flexible, which is nice, and move everything out of the way. Checking your work. Best advice I can give you is just take your time and keep checking it. Take your time. Don't rush this project. If you do mess up, the good thing is you can use Bondo to fix any of your mistakes. Or like an Evercoat, you want like a flexible material, if possible. Alright, so that's fairly close. So that's fairly close with the belt sander, and so now I'm going to use the Dremel. Okay, that's fairly flat there. I can actually sand that to get a little bit flatter and just keep repeating. That's pretty much the way to clean up the collar. And these little nubs here, same thing. You can use this, or you can use sandpaper or a hand file. So here's like another option if you want to use a hand file. You know, just a hand file. So I'm just kind of showing you different methods based on whatever tools you might have available to you to do the cleanup and the prep work for assembly.